think of all of the countries and all the continents around the world where they build motor cars, probably one of the standout of the lot is really got to be the UK. You look at the most amazing amount of manufacturers who've built cars either in the UK or they started building cars in the UK, from Jaguars to Range Rover to Lotus, Mini Miners, everything in between. I can't even begin to count how many marques have come from that part of the world. So here we are today at the All British Car Show in Tennyson in Brisbane, and a glorious day, just hundreds of cars here, great people, bells going off in the background. We really thought we might sort of focus on something a little bit different today and look at the Rover badge, specifically Range Rovers and Land Rovers as well, which is a marque that's close to Mark's heart and also close to mine as well. So come along for the ride. It's going to be a great show today. Look, if you ever get the chance to come to this show, I highly recommend it. It happens every year. We've been here a couple of times before just to have a look around, but what an eclectic mix of motor cars here at the All British Car Day in Brisbane. Folks, I was saying before, we were talking about Range Rover and Rover and Land Rover and how passionate these people become about their vehicles and just what it is about this marque that gets underneath their skin. I'm so pleased to introduce you to Vince. He's responsible for these three two-door Range Rovers that we see in front of us. Mate, how did the bug develop for you?
From a very early age back in England, I saw my first Range Rover. It was a police car. I would have been 7 or 8, and I fell in love with them. And I always said I'd have one. I've now got about 40 odd. Most of them.
That's an illness, mate.
It's an illness. Most of them are rusty wrecks, but the lucky ones we restore, whatever you say, full ground-up restoration, full nut and bolt.
Wow.
And this particular car here, this is Margie's car. Her father bought it brand new in 1976. And I don't know if you can see, but the family used it as it was meant to be used.
So it looks like a Moreton Island taxi.
Moreton Island, yep. Fraser Island, the tailgate, chopping up fish. One of my favourite photos, they've got the tow rope and one of the sons on a skiff board. They're actually driving in the salt water.
Cool.
So the car was a rusty wreck.
Yes.
We strip them down, if I can get to the page. Obviously there's the chassis, full rebuild, but we literally take the body back to as far as it can be taken.
Wow.
All the repairs, sandblast, beautiful paint job. We've gone with a leather interior from factory. They were vinyl,
right?
But I couldn't go to all that effort and put vinyl in it.
Sure.
So,
for sure.
But this car's got a lot of history.
Dog approval.
That's and then here's a selection of photos.
What a great shot.
Obviously RSEQ Motorfest.
Yep.
This car now lives up at Noosa, and we've got 2 in the workshop currently, both green. One's Lincoln green and one's Warwick green, a real zesty, peppy green. It's just beautiful.
Great stuff, right? Great stuff. So why the 2-door specifically?
Well, I really love the 2-door Range Rover. I believe any car that came out as a 2-door and then a 4-door, the 2-door is the pure.
Right.
It's just like the sporty look of it or whatever it is, but I really love it. And then specifically for Range Rovers, they only made a 2-door up until the early 80s.
Right.
So there's about 12 years of 2-door only.
Yep.
After that, the 4-doors came in. They went from about 6,000 or 8,000 cars a year to over 30,000.
Crikey. Yeah.
So these are rare.
Yep.
Whereas the 4-doors, there's a lot.
Well, but they really got the formula right when they put this together.
They did,
Yeah.
yes.
And it was the start of that luxury SUV.
Yep.
Get you anywhere you want, but can take you to the Opera House as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
What an amazing car. Mate, we might do a bit of a squiz over this one if we
Please
can.
do, yeah. So this one is very special. It's a 1983, but you'll notice on the side it says Schuler by Quadromotive. Land Rover didn't do an automatic version of the Range Rover.
Right.
People wanted it.
Yep.
So Quadromotive, licensed by Schuler in Australia, put them in. So they put the Chrysler Talk Flight 727, which that's pretty bog standard and basic.
Right.
But the special thing is the transfer box.
Okay.
So it's Formula Ferguson transfer box.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And the Formula Ferguson is famous for the Jensen FS.
Yes. Yeah.
So in the 70s, the British supercars would be converted from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive using the Formula Ferguson transfer box. And by putting it in a Range Rover, what they did is they got away with the clunky Land Rover transfer box. This car, 63% of the power to the back axle, 37% to the front axle.
Wow.
So its on-road handling is far superior than a regular Range Rover.
Sure.
So it's very special. There's only about 50 of those cars
Yeah,
made.
you wouldn't get that understeer.
No, oh, it's a fabulous car to drive.
Amazing. Mate, I think your passion's showing through. Your fanaticism, I'm sure it's an L40 Ranger. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Luxury, luxury. Coming in on the scene, looking so fresh, looking so clean. Everybody talk about a glow up, yeah, cause they love to be seen. Baddest in the whole crew, so fly, so new. Get that bag, money green. Out with the crown, I'm that queen. Glitter gold, on a roll. Watch me shine, watch me glow. This is the love life, so nice. Luxury, luxury. This is the love life, so nice. Luxury, 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 luxury. This is the love life, so nice. So nice. Luxury. This is the love life, so nice. So nice. Luxury. So nice. So nice. Luxury.
Folks, one of the long-standing marks in the UK conglomerate, if you like, and we are here at the British Car Show today, is Rover and Land Rover. And this mark has been a stalwart. I mean, let's face it, Land Rover really got the UK through World War II. If it weren't for Land Rover, the whole thing just went round to a halt. I'm here today with Gary, who's the president of the Rover Car Club of Queensland, I think.
Rover Car Club Queensland.
And Mark and I were wandering around the show today and just spotted the Rover and Land Rover display, and we thought this is one of the better ones here at the show today. So I thought we'd have a chat with Gary. So in terms of club runs and such, I take it you're sort of more Brisbane-centric thing?
We operate pretty much Brisbane, Gold Coast, Toowoomba, Stanthorpe, up to the Sunshine Coast area. That's probably where we mostly operate. So So we've got a sort of a hub of people that are that look after in that area. They've got a slightly higher membership to pay.
Sure.
But the country folk, which we like to try and keep in contact with, we're actually working on a new site.
Mate, thank you so much for talking to us
thank
today.
you. Yeah.
Thank you for bringing this incredible display along.
Yeah.
I think it's a highlight of the whole day.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Very good.
So, if you've got a car, if your friend, family member, whoever it is, has got a car that you'd love to see featured on the show, then right down the bottom of the screen here is where you're going to find a link to it.